unconstitutional, period. And so if you go by that, whoever he appoints, and by the way, we know that the appointment is a script of somebody behind the curtain, because there is no doubt there are some people that have been appointed that we can trace to certain people of interest in this matter, And that also brings us to this level of nepotism and favoritism and political, political favors, which is given to people. And oftentimes, Aaron, my concern is that it defrauds people with competence as against to incompetence individuals, So let's do an interrogation of the list of appointed people and see their connection with people of interest in this matter. And for heaven's sake, stop insulting our intelligence. We're too smart for anybody to bamboozle. We're too smart for anybody to feel that we don't matter. You can say that I don't matter behind me, but when you say that I don't matter before me, that is gross insult. And many of us will not take it, And I kept saying it. This state, River State, that these individuals, and I say both parties, have turned into a laughing stock. We have become one day several troubled states. We've been in the news for the past 2 years, and negatively so. Must we continue like that? Must the state be pulled down because of two individuals that ego-tripping?
So time will tell, or time shall tell, if two individuals are good enough to put down the states. River State is a laughing stock. Okay, they are filling the void, sort of, among all other things happening in the contraption, simultaneously. However, one of the supposed Fubara's men, which right now is neither here nor there, also weighed in on this issue of protest, solidarity, counter-protest, rallies, and all that, in which even in Bayelsa, they had to force organizers of rallies for Wiriwike. Since this their wahala started, there's been one rally after the other, protest after the other, each group trying to outdo one another. Just same today, right? Abagana, what's this place called again? Well, anyway, there's another set of women who actually were on the streets, same today, screaming, they want Fubara. That's right. So as Abuja happened to be one of the Niger Delta militants, that's a fancy word for terrorism, okay? Local economic, well, they will tell you they have their reasons, right? So as Abuja the last time came out to advise Riverians, especially the Jaws, the Shekiris, the Queries, and all of that, not to get caught up in Wiriwike and Fubara's political game, right? Distancing himself from those who are championing the tribal, or playing the tribal card, that the first Ijo to become governor of River State is about to be removed by a Query man after the support that the judge gave to Ikure, so and all that. So Abuja was on TikTok, yeah, and he was advising the Riverians not to, choose sides. That the fight between Wike and Fubara is simply politics. All right. So he's back again, seeing this protest and counter protest. Here is his new position. Rivers.
When person poverty and hardship, they make man or woman do what they don't want to. See counter protest. And they cry here, say if you want to push out money, see if you want to push out money, now we can push out money. Now what money they use give them when we are white, women, men, see them with white. See the craft. Because they don't carry money, give them. They don't push out money. I greet people of Nigeria, Niger Delta, River State. All over the world, I greet on them. I hope when they see what they happen for River State. When they talk every time, why we they shot last year about the excellence of sin Fubara. Wake up, we be like saying, and they talk too much. But they say, I say, we can submit this game. After seeing Fubara people protest finish, women where we are white, see them. See women where we are white. When I see them, you see the protest? Because they don't carry money, give them. They don't push out money. That's why they tell Fubara see, push out money. What do they say this money? Push out money. This money will be your own. This money is for all of us. Use this money, make your way out, walk your way out, fight your way out. Push out money, and they cry, they tell see, what I push out money. Now see them. You see all of them, white. No be money they push for them. No ordinary. You know see white people will buy what, but you know how much will go there. We can sabi push out money. See the whole judges, magistrates, now they will down. And we can sabi push money. In the pity for money. I don't know why my own brother, my organ, my friend, see, why to this accountant, and the first. People will read accountant, or I don't sabi push money. Now you don't do to the extent. This caretaker acting governor now, money where the government had to go system, that one will get account. Billion upon billion where they inside government and nobody know how much we they get. Now you don't turn to their own because they save money. General Sabuja, I send it to save money. Save what they ask what I send it to save money. Use this money, make way for yourself and for us. Use this money, make way for River people. If they save money for government hands, now they never carry them. Now what money they use give them when we are white, women, men, see them with white. See the craft. See the population. See Fubara, this is the destiny. See the counter protest. Now see them. Say they like, they look at say they like state of emergency. No be money they talk. As I dey here, saying Fubara, I dey where you dey. But I invest the way they hold the money. The way you don't want to push out money, now I make an invest for you. Chief of Staff, ADC, or they see what in the happen. My own friend and my own brother, ADC, or they see what in the happen. No be say I invest for say this or that. So all this in the make me invest. Now I see how we can push out money. They push out. See counter protest. Then buy white for them. Give them money to buy white. Put pocket money for them. I don't get all the information. My boys where they there, where they inside here. My boys where they all of them give me information. How much they give all of them. Give women, how much they pay them. They don't send for the money, push out the money. Now it can't be like say, now we get a win. No! These people they protest now, even rule of law they don't send. See the man where they say just stay here for 6 months. The acting governor, where they say 6 months, they don't appoint anything. They don't appoint caretakers for all local government, all council. They don't put caretaker. What can be all this thing? Now, what we're going to see for this country, River State, wake up. Indigenous, non-indigenous, wake up. Nigeria, wake up. Nigeria, wake up. The masses, wake up. Now, this is not the talk when they declare me wanted. Now, this is not the talk when they say, arrest, kill and catch or set them up. Because now they are duty. They sabi set me up. They don't like truth. They sabi frame me up lie. Make the world hear them. You see money, we don't go for these masses now. Counter protest, see them. Then they hungry, when person, poverty and hardship, they make man or woman do what they don't want to. All these our guests where they sleep men, where they do a shower hustling, where they do hook up. No be poverty cause them. Now poverty and hardship. I ain't cause where you go see them different men. Boys where they draw phone for road, where they collect phone, where they thief, where they do this, where they do that work. Now poverty cause them. Now hardship cause them. People where they press, where they do Yahoo, where they like that, now poverty cause them hardship. Push money for people. When you push money, they go see say they go down. So they go dance to your tune. And they cry here, see if you wanna push out money, now we can push out money. See counter protest. Like say they support them. They don't support wicked or now the money they talk. Now the money they talk, wicked are pushing money, see if you wanna see them. It be like that they guess. ADC, chief of staff, see what they have. I love all of you. Now all this thing they make me cry. I love seeing Fubara. Now this thing they make me cry. The church people, you go church, you don't go church. Any papa, any bishop don't talk about anything. Wait till they know that you're talking, all these church people. All these general overseer, papa, daddy, papa. Now their money they know. They don't feel talk anything. They know they are side see Fubara. Leave them that they make their money. Fight your way out. Well, God in the heaven will help us. Simple, but don't worry. God did. But don't be say God will come do election or fight for you. Fight your way out.
Nuisance lele.
As Abuja, this one no follow. So here is my own deduction from all of that, right? The kind of the impression, right? Or should I call it the rumor that Fubara controls some of the ex-militants who were now on his side. All he needed was just to give them the go-ahead. This one, it shows that he doesn't even have probably direct relationship with Fubara or his phone number. The way he kept talking about push out money. Obviously, whenever he calls those around Fubara, he'll be asking them for money so that they can take his side. We love you, but you need to give us money. We need money. You need to push money. So the way he's repeating, push out money. My impression here is that Fubara actually really doesn't have these guys on his side. And maybe he doesn't even give out money too. I mean, everybody knows that Werewike is a cheerful giver. He's a Father Christmas he's a joyful giver. When it comes to philandering and plundering too, plundering of the resources in his disposal, right? So they just be like, right, Fubara doesn't spend like that. Even some people believe he does. But with this guy, I mean, this is a guy that at the earliest of the whole fiasco, right? He was unashamed to publicly declare that Werewike had spent his own 8 years. He should let Fubara enjoy his own 8 years too. If Werewike move anyhow, they will move to show to him that this is Fubara's time, Fubara's turn. But it's like I told you before, he's neither here nor there right now. He's like a free agent. In my own opinion, it looks more like a free agent. And in no time, he would possibly show where he belongs. So again, the last has not been heard of Rivers State. But just before we go to something else, right? Here is a throwback to the video collections of how the same people that the Supreme Court of Nigeria today reinstated as lawmakers in Rivers State, which reignited this log jam that you have been witnessing, this political crisis in Rivers State. So this collection of videos, very short, don't worry, right, will remind you or keep reminding you that if Nigerian judges says there is no evidence that these guys left PDP for APC before they denied it and they did make the affidavit disappear in court. Online, actually have evidence of all of that. The evidence of the affidavit, the evidence of the letter of decampment, as well as the moving of the motion to decamp, including the welcome party they did for all of them, that led to what you have right now. Of course, Wike has the upper hand, and Tinubu, right, is wielding the big stick. I bet illegally, right, but he's wielding it. But here is a throwback to keep reminding you how degenerated the Nigeria system is. Just a reminder.
27 of us in the State House of Assembly never defected to any other party. We were elected under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, and we never defected. We never took any step to defect to any other party.
They are members of the All Progressive Congress, and by that very fact, I am their chairman, and so they are within my presence of authority. They are under my presence. They are under the umbrella called, or the broom, whatever, because maybe we won't be given to speak English. When we say umbrella now, they will think we are talking about PDP. They are under the broom called APC. And if they are under the broom called APC, I am in charge.
Some days ago, we defected inside the Hallowed Chamber of the Rivers State House of Assembly in line with Section 109 of the 1999 Constitution as altered. We made sure that we followed due process. We made sure that we did not do anything outside the provisions of the 1999 Constitution.
The undue pressure on the judiciary by politicians has given the citadel of justice a bad image and making it lose the confidence of the people of Nigeria. A case easily cited is the River State crisis, which raised the fear that the judiciary may ultimately undermine democracy. In that case, 27 former members of the River State House of Assembly announced their defection from the People's Democratic Party, PDP, the platform which they were elected, to the All Progressive Congress, APC. In their letters of resignation from the PDP, the 27 Assembly members cited a division in the PDP as the reason for their decision.
Distinguished colleagues, the reason for the defection by the 27 members of this House are purely in line with the provisions of the 1999 Constitution as altered, specifically Section 109. And the House has already before this time deliberated on. 27 of us in the State House of Assembly never defected.
I mean, it's just a reminder. And as we continue to reshare stuff like that, it's, you know, sorry, one sec. Right, anyway. So the more we share, reshare evidence like that, the more we keep planting it in, I mean, on the internet. And you know the internet never forgets, right? So for posterity. So going forward, yesterday, we saw Peter Obi in Plateau State because of this increasing insecurity, killings, and all that stuff. It's increasing, by the way, and it is concerning. Okay, more than 50 people were killed in a space of just 2 weeks in Plateau State, in Bokos, just in one single town, right? Similarly, in Benue State, these Fulani terrorists have been wreaking havoc. Same again in, what do you call it again? In Borno State, right? ISWAP, which is the offshoot, offspring of Boko Haram. They have been wreaking havoc. So including, which also includes the Nigerian army who have become their victims or among their victims. So we saw him at with the governor of Plateau State, and we also saw him with the victims of this recent attack, right? So I think there's a report that he was planning to go to Plateau State, to Benue State. You know, Benue has been in the news as well for the same reason. Fulani terrorist attack and killings, villages